The grandmother gently lifted the alien's hands in the air. Then she puts a t-shirt on him, said he'd look more natural, but she didn't know that this very act of kindness would save her from a future disaster. That day a burglar came to the house. Lisa found him and he tackled her to the ground. The alien saw this from miles away. His head quickly turned blue. There was a slight look of determination in his eyes. Then the blue color faded. Soon the police arrived at Lisa's house. Lisa was unharmed, but the thief's head suddenly exploded and he died. There was no evidence that Lisa had killed the burglar. The police did not detain Lisa after the incident. Lisa went to John's house as soon as she could. She saw the alien and hugged him and cried. And Lisa never expected that just by taking in an alien would bring about a radical change in her life. One night a few days ago, John was awakened by a loud noise. Pushing open the backyard gate at the sound of the noise, the sight in front of him almost gave him a heart attack. A flying saucer had crashed into his backyard. He tried calling the police for help, but the operator thought it was a prank and hung up. He also tried calling his daughter, but the call went to voicemail. John opened the door again to check. There was a dying alien crawling out of the door. John was afraid to touch him. He didn't know what to do, so he told the villagers about it at the village meeting the next day, but no one believed him. They all thought he was talking nonsense because of Alzheimer's. So the UFO and the alien lay in the yard for 3 days. The alien regained some strength. He gently raised his head as if asking John for help. He looked so pitiful. John quickly put a blanket on him. He even put a glass of water beside him. In the morning of the next day, John realized that the alien had moved to the edge of the bushes. He seemed to be very cold. John was scared, but he wanted to help the alien. He waved his hand 2 meters away to let him in. Although the alien did not speak, but he seemed to understand what John was saying. He carefully climbed inside. John had thoughtfully prepared a plate of food, but this guy only ate the apples inside. John immediately went to the supermarket to buy apples in bulk, and when the cashier asked, he had no qualms about saying it was for the aliens at home. The cashier was surprised. He thought to himself, this old man is really sick. John gave the alien a tour of the house. The alien still didn't say a word. He followed John all the way, and John didn't care. He didn't stop talking. He just said it and assumed he understood. And the arrival of the little guy seemed to add color to John's solitary existence. At least he had someone to talk to. He could talk about anything he wanted to. But what he didn't know, NASA has detected alien life on Earth. They're focusing their efforts on finding the flying saucer. And his daughter knew about his Apple purchases. When she was shopping, the cashier relayed to her what John had said that day in full. The daughter immediately ran to John, said she wanted to take him for a physical examination. John repeatedly emphasized that he was not sick. Daughter said if the doctor says you're fine, then you're fine. At that exact moment the phone rang in the house, and the daughter had to leave in a hurry. And so John missed out on proving aliens to the others again. Lisa came to the house to borrow a printer, but she was shocked when she walked in the door. Lisa was scared and shocked at first, but soon became excited, because it was proof that Earth's civilization wasn't alone. Lisa warned John not to tell anyone, or it'll be like in the movies. The aliens and you will be taken to the institute. After that, Lisa also found someone to talk to. She often came to talk to the aliens. Her words show that she's really happy, but it's also a reflection of the loneliness of her daily life. She could talk to an alien who couldn't speak. One day the alien drew a fox and put it on the table. John didn't know what it meant when he saw it. He thought the alien just wanted to give him a painting. He found out that the alien was already working on the saucer.